you ready?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bar Run Forge. It is indeed Thursday evening, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're here with Troy and Eli. Yeah. And we are back. You know, that last Thursday was, and a deer. There's part of one back there. We took the Thanksgiving break off. We talked about the whole Thanksmithing thing that we normally do, and we did not do that. We had some other ideas that we were going to do, and that just didn't pan out. So we just took the night off. And
hopefully everybody enjoyed time with their family, friends, and whoever else you might spend time eating food with.
All right, we'll say hi and bye to Bill Wheel, but also hello to Daniel DeBaca Maker, Adam Speargrass Forge, Kyle Jones. Huh?
Also say hi and bye.
Oh, hi and bye to Adam as well. Hi and bye, Adam. Roger Caldwell, Bobby, Robert Lonis, Mountain Home Forge, Eric, Harry, and Roger. I said Roger Caldwell already. Is anybody else I'm missing? Jeff Woodring. I said Kyle Jones. Yeah. Dana. Did I see Dana in here?
Dana. I think so. Apparently there's 20 people in here.
Really? Well, if you are here, say hello. Pumpkin Patch. Hello, Matthew. Hi, T. Roy and Eli. Wow. Yeah. And then, Eli got his very first deer last night. So, and then we went out today and
saw a bunch of deer and didn't get any of them.
Saw a bunch of does just running from woods to woods and nowhere near where we were at. Yep. So no deer for me, and that's okay.
Oh my gosh. B-rated shows this.
Yeah. I'm here and there and everywhere, Shane says. So are you back on? Let us know if you can hear Eli now after he completely doinked it up.
Yeah. Video saw the picture on Instagram.
Very good. All right. So Eli got him a buck last night.
Hello.
And part of him is back there in the cook pot at the moment.
Hello.
That would be shotgun here in Ohio. Deer hunting laws are during a 1 week.
I think I got it right.
And Jeff Killian, during a 1 week period, that is the week following Thanksgiving, you can shoot your deer with a shotgun with slugs. Bill Corey, how are you? But Eli, you can also do
straight walled rifle.
Yeah.
So you can do like a
muzzle loader.
Yeah, but you can also do like a 45-70 or something along those lines. As long as it's a straight walled cartridge, it can't be a.
Yeah, you can't use any of the high power. You need 30-06 or something like that.
Right.
You can't use any of the what we call high power.
Used to be only slugs. You could only do shotgun slugs.
That's it. And then Ohio has a very long bow season,
like September to February.
Yeah, it's like forever long. And then they have a couple brief periods where it's muzzle loader only.
There's December 16th and 17th is the last 2-day gun season, and then muzzleloader only is January 6th and 7th, I believe.
Yeah. So Eli got his with a shotgun with a slug, 12 gauge. Bill Corey's prepping his lives, doing some tests and things like that. So we're looking forward to that. No spotlights were involved. No, it was at least 30 minutes shot before sundown, and the tracking was after sundown. We had tracked him down and drug him out of there after sundown.
It was quite the funny story too. So Dad was in the tree stand down the way on the other side of the property, and then I was in a blind over here on the wheat field. One of the other guys that we let hunt on our property mentioned that they were coming across the wheat field a lot. Okay, well, I'll just go set up a blind there on the edge and kind of hide myself behind the little gate corral, and there's a bunch of weeds and stuff that's kind of growing up, and I was like, that's perfect. I used the gate corral to literally like post my gun up and or my pew. Sorry, YouTube. So it's getting right there at that kind of break point of like, well, it's getting ready to turn dark and no more deer. And Dad sends me a text, says, I'm coming down, headed your way, or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And no sooner than he sends that text, I look up and see movement. So I drop my phone, bring my gun around, and then I'm like, holy crap, I've never killed a deer before. This is my first deer ever.
Yep.
So like I'm like sitting here, I'm like, just shaking. I'm like, oh my God, this is happening, it's happening. And what I thought was a doe, because it was just at that like darkening point of sunset that I was like, I couldn't really tell. I thought it was a doe, so it's the only one I see coming across. Looks decent enough size, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my first deer. And like normally, something you probably wouldn't shoot at, but I was like, I'm gonna get my first deer. So it starts walking across, and I send one downrange, and I got the back leg from where it was standing. So I hit him square through, shot clean through the back leg, and dropped him. So I'm like, okay, I got it. And no sooner than it drops, another buck comes flying outside of the fence, like right over to him, and then like stops. So I'm like freaking out, and I'm like, oh gosh, I was like, no, I missed the buck, and I was like, dang it, and I was like, Dad, I should just kill the other one. So I called Dad, and I'm like, do you want me to kill this other one? Do you want me to kill the other one? And he was like, no, just wait. And he said, just make sure that yours is down. So the other buck kind of lingers around, tries to help up the one I shot. So the one I shot gets up and kind of limps away, goes down again, does it a couple more times, and then ends up getting caught in a fence. So then by that point, Dad's made it over, and we're kind of just, keeping an eye on him, watching him. Hopefully he finally goes down, not realizing I just shot him in the back leg. So probably what?
Both legs.
Well,
both,
yeah, it shot through the back leg.
Through and
then,
through.
Yeah, clear through both back legs. So we went, probably half an hour of kind of watching it go down towards the valley there. And then it jumped the fence, got caught up in the fence, and then went down into the valley. And Dad was like, you better go get your gun because he's going to have to take a second shot to bring him down. So I go back up, grab the gun, go back down, and we track him. And we kind of lose him for a second. And Dad's like, okay, you go left and I go right. And when I went left, he jumped down into a little kind of small ravine creek and fell up underneath a tree. So I put the second round through him to finish him off, and then we were like, crap, now we got to go down in the creek and lift him up. So I went down in the creek, grabbed a hold of him and sent him up, and it was literally between like the creek and the tree, so I had to like slide him underneath the tree so Dad could pull him up over top of the creek, under the tree, get him up on flat ground, and we had to drag him all the way up the hill. So, yep, got him, gutted him, and he is on his, or at the meat processor and should be ready to go by Saturday.
There you go. Mr. Corey Shire jumping in there, and everybody having comments and questions about everything. Bill Corey, how did you get the actual, did you get the bridge?
So. He got the bridge.
How's that working, man? Hope it's working well. Yeah. I know he'll remember his first year forever. And, that's going to be a no doubter there. So
put didn't want to mount it because it's a spike. It's only the guy said it was a 4-point. I would say 3-point. One of the points was kind of a button basically. But first year, so I'm gonna clean him off and then keep the skull and antlers and just do a Euro mount.
Yep. And he'll be meat in the freezer.
Oh yeah,
okay. Yeah.
It's good. He was good size for a spike.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, first one you really kind of grabbed and you're like, dang.
Yeah.
He's kind of heavy.
Right. Yeah, because at first I was kind of like, oh man, it's just it's a small doe. Of course, small to us here in Ohio is giant compared to a lot of other states.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, normally if you're trying to selectively kill or selectively harvest, that's a deer you don't get.
Yeah.
But if he's a doe, that's funny to say. If he's a doe, if that animal were a doe, it would be a harvestable doe.
Right.
To take for meat.
Yep.
Yeah, the horns are a little tougher. That's right. Yeah. All right. So congratulations to Eli on his first deer. Way to go.
Thank you.
For a few months now, there is a group on Instagram
Yep.
that is doing what's called the Blacksmith Challenge. And some of you are actually in on it. Some of you are sickeningly good at these challenges.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah.
But we have jumped in on one challenge and actually completed it. The door knocker.
Yeah, I got the door knocker done.
Right.
And then
and we have just harvest and just everything going on. We've just not had the opportunity to do one.
Shop.
and we just haven't been in the shop. When we have been in the shop, it's to be production for some sales that we've done and demos that we've done, which we have another one next Saturday.
Yeah.
So we got to get back in here and do that.
Roy will be placing another order whenever you get on this.
Right. So what did he? Did they weigh him? Did they weigh your deer?
No.
Bobby asked.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what he weighed.
He's heavy.
But anyway,
he was a heavy sucker.
Yeah, he was heavy enough. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do this. The last challenge was a Viking style padlock. I'm going to do this one. I think this one will be cool.
Yeah.
And the deadline for these is generally the first of the month, or midnight by the end of the month.
Right.
If I understand
But
correctly.
yeah, before the first of the month.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, well, this is the end of the month. And whether the guys, hey, Kenny, how are you? Whether the guys permit this one or not, if this one's accepted or not,
Yeah.
I'm going to give a try at completing a Viking-style padlock in just over an hour.
Ooh.
Now, when I say completed, I mean pretty close.
Yeah.
Not with fit and finish and everything like that, but the general premise.
Works.
And I have done a little bit of prep work already. So we have our, I guess you would call it the box, and it's kind of already set up, sort of. We took a top plate, we had some rectangle tube, and then we did a bottom plate. I've already drilled a few holes there that we'll have to kind of drill out and drift. I've got a few holes in the top that need drifted as well. So that is the, I guess you would call it the body of the lock. And that is. Nothing fancy.
Yep.
It's just going to be like that. We have our key stock that's going to be a little bit smaller than this. I'm going to cut it down. So it has a special kind of key. And then this is the locking mechanism, or I don't know what the technical term for it is, but the latch, so to speak. And this is coil spring, and I believe it's 3/8. And that it is. It is 3/8 coil spring. So, and reason for that is there's a couple different ways to do these mechanisms at the end. It's kind of a spring, a metal spring at the end, and it kind of goes through and clicks. And then you put a key in and squeeze that down, and it clicks out. So there's a couple different ways to do that. One is to do flat stock soldered or welded on, or even riveted onto the end. Then the other way is to actually use the material and either split it and do two, or fold it back and do one. Since this is going to be kind of a quickie, I'm going to flatten it out to do one. And they will hold. A single latch will definitely hold. So that's the plan tonight. We're going to bring this stock down just a little bit, make it square, and that should be just about enough.
Square or flat?
Square.
Okay.
I'll make a square and then taper it flat.
Okay, I got you.
And then bend that back over the top of the square.
Gotcha.
And then we'll make a square hole in the top plate, and then we'll widen out the round hole to fit the standard 3/8.
It goes in the square hole.
Square hole, right. And then the challenge will be the key as well. We'll do that. Hopefully we can get the key taken care of. My goal for sure for this evening is to get the latch taken care of and get these holes done as well. So enough yak yak, more whack whack.
Pitter patter.
Pitter patter, he says. So we're going to set that aside for a moment. First thing we're going to do is go over to the guillotine tool, and we're going to set that down a little bit into square.
For the square hole. Quick reminder, if you have not already,
Daniel says, go to the square hole.
be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content right here on YouTube. And you can also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble. And, of course, the website, www.barrunforge.com, BARRUNFORGE.com. Couple new things on the website, if and you are so interested. Other than that, best thing you can do, share. Because sharing is caring. Share us to your friends, your family, your neighbors,
Your enemies.
random people on social media. We're slowly but surely climbing up to get to that 5,000 mark, and we'll do our big 5,000 subscriber giveaway live stream challenge. Whatever. Not challenge. Giveaway.
Giveaway. Hi, Susie
Same
Jacobson.
thing. Hello, Susie Jacobson. So, you good? Appreciate all the support you all give us each and every week. Unless it's your wife. For what part? Well, I don't know what he said, unless it's your wife against.
I don't know.
It's Matt. Who knows?
All right. Keep that up again.
Might have to try that.
Just
again.
basically trying to get that shoulder established with a square tenon. Like I say, we'll get the other piece heated up, and we've got a square drift, which we'll try to drift out to a square hole.
For what?
A square hole.
A squirrel. Yep.
Well, our weather has changed here in southern Ohio. Not like some. I understand. Snow on the ground for some of you guys in cold weather. It was in the teens, single digits Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning, it dropped. When I left to the tree stand at 4:30 in the morning, it was 20 degrees. At sunbreak of day, it was 14. 14 degrees.
All right. I think we can take that down a little further. But it's
And then today,
50.
57 was the high. We started in walking in the woods and in tree stands. It was cold enough that I was wearing a base layer of flannel undies or flannel pajamas and insulated overalls, and then thermal base layer, a hoodie, and a coat, gloves, hat, doubled up socks. By the end of the day, I was down to the sweatshirt and the bibs. That was it.
All right, so we got that tenon started. So we can go to the hand hammer, square it all up. There's Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Brian, I wanted to get on your live stream last night, but time got away. I'm so sorry, buddy. If you guys have not checked him out yet, go to Brian's page there and his channel at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Just did a video on harvesting grapes.
Grapes?
Yep.
Got any grapes?
Huh. I'm not either.
Momentary pause. I'm going to fix some camera angles.
All right. So the square tenon is established. We just got to get it cleaned up.
Bill Corey, we do not use Prism Live. We use Streamlabs. For the one and only reason that sometimes if you donate to the channel, you get a zombie. Speaking of which, if you would like to donate to the channel,
You can get a zombie.
you can get a zombie. He'll run across the screen in place.
Actually, the reason why we like that is because it does not charge a fee. YouTube doesn't take their cut out of that. All right. Do one more kind of clean up on that, and then we'll set down the spring portion and go from there. Now, what you could do on that is split it down the middle where you needed to, and fillet both those out, flatten those down to real flat, and use it that way. But like I said, being a time-constrained event this evening, we're not going to do that. And there's no guarantee we're going to get it done. All right, I think we're pretty well got that. a spot there. Start flattening it out. Go from there.
And there you go.
And there you go. Could you explain the bell?
Oh,
Never
yes.
really asked. Okay. Let me
Been
do
a
this.
while for a bell explanation.
This heat, and then we will do that.
Which bell? Alexander Graham, Taco.
Yeah, I figure I'll have to cut some of this off. Okay. The explanation of the bell. This bell, we call it the memory bell, was made out of an aluminum oxygen tank. When my father was passing away, he was on oxygen after the people were done and taken all their stuff. This was behind, and I called him. I said, "Hey, there's an oxygen tank here. You guys want it?" And they were like, "Nope, keep it. We got tons of them." So I took the valve off the top, cut the bottom off the bottom, and thought, well, I'll make a bell in memory of my dad. And so pretty much everything except for this piece right here was just kind of stuff that was here at the house. Even this was the swing chain for you guys to swing over at Hollowtown, which Papa played with you guys and everything. This is a buckrake tine that was found on the farm. So buckrake tine, bottle, everything, and the clasp is made out of the buckrake tine, the clacker and everything. So we set it up to have it be as a memory bell, having basically a presence of my dad here in the shop. With the channel going, we just kind of morphed into. First, it was like, okay, well, veterans.
Yeah.
If somebody's lost a veteran, or in memory of a veteran who has passed away. And then it kind of morphed from there into please remember so-and-so who passed away. Mm-hmm. Pretty much anybody. So that's the purpose of the bell. We ring it 3 times. We take a little moment of silence and allow everyone to join in that moment of silence. So everybody gets to join in. So that's the memory bell.
There you go. We can add the chat window. I'm just not a fan of it.
What's the chat window?
Like where you can see the chat on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Like on the screen while you're watching.
Actually, on the screen. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of it because once it starts spamming or if anything goofy happens or something, then you have to worry about it showing up on the screen. I think it's distracting and takes away from the content, the magnificent content that we put out every single week right here at Bar Run Forge at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm setting down that piece.
You got a request.
To flatten it out. What's that?
You got a request.
We got a bell request. Okay. Give me just a minute. And it's going to have to be pretty thin. So that's the reason why I picked coil spring.
And don't Dad burn it.
All right, where is the request?
There was one for Eric Pumpkin Patch said that his cousin, Vietnam vet, passed away over Thanksgiving, and then Paco for Vineyard Farmhouse.
Okay, we also have a family friend of ours, Ralph Stegbauer, passed away from fighting a fire over the Thanksgiving weekend as well. So Ralph, what was his name? Paco.
And I believe there wasn't a name, but a Vietnam vet, cousin to Eric.
Okay. Eric's cousin, the Vietnam vet, Ralph Stegbauer, firefighter, and Paco. So let's take time right now.
One more.
What?
Cousin Donna. Bill Wheel.
Okay. Bill's cousin Donna. All right. All right. Thank you guys for joining in on that, and we appreciate the requests as well. It gives an opportunity to
His name was
honor and
for Eric. His name was Gary.
Gary. All right. Hey, there's Kevin. Horses fed.
Trail dust.
Did we miss a bacon?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Daniel Baca. Thomas Goodymoot.
704.
The Blacksmith Challenge Godfather.
Yep. Said, sorry, I'm late. So is Dad.
I'll put it before the commission. And it's okay if I don't get that grace period, so to speak. I'm okay with that. I should have done it earlier. Thomas, we are making our Viking padlock. Whether it happens or it doesn't tonight, we decided just to go ahead and make that as a challenge to do it on the live stream.
Hey, as long as it's done, apparently, from what I understand, as long as it's done by tonight, you're good to go. Thomas, correct me if I'm wrong.
That may be the problem.
Thomas correcting me? Or that it's done by tonight?
No. Be having it done by tonight. All right, we're going to go thinner. Hopefully we don't dad burn it. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that heat dissipates quick.
Apparently he said something about getting grace. Kyle Jones said, you're too far away. I can't give you grace. She's on the phone.
Kyle, we were just talking about you guys last night, and we were talking about the gathering and how we're going to get to have some grace time. We are excited about that. One more time.
Getting awfully tin.
Uh-huh.
Getting awfully tin.
Yep. Actually, it's a coil spring, but...
Ah.
I think I got to go again. Yep.
Hello, Bland.
Living on the edge. Hello, Monica. What are we making for dinner tonight, Monica?
No.
I think that's it. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it over to the vise here in just a second. And I'm going to basically, instead of try to work it out, I'm going to grind it out.
Work out.
So that it's
The voice of blacksmithing.
parallel. Is that Daniel?
It is.
To make sure it's parallel. So I will be grinding.
All right. Good time for a commercial break.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bar Run Forge. It's Troy, and today's video sponsor is...
Have you ever had a stair crumbled up, torn apart, shiny forge weld, and wondered whether you should have had neutral flame or an oxidizing heat while searching for your favorite toilet spoon to pour on some white powdery crystal metal glue? Well, that's what it's like when you don't have Christ-centered Ironworks brand flux. When you grab a hold of a box of Christ-centered Ironworks brand flux, you feel like you've put the power of Hephaestus in the palm of your hand. And now you may even muster up the gumption to forge scrollwork without even using a hammer. So pick up a box of Christ-centered Ironworks brand flux today before you fall into a state of utter chaos that'll have you questioning your very existence. Flux.
Christ-centered Ironworks brand Flux is not a registered trademark and is not available in 49 of the 50 states, especially in that state up north. Buy yours now for just 12 easy payments of $29.95, payable only in quarters.
Caution, Christ-centered Ironworks brand Flux may cause severe irritation to Roy Adams. Please avoid using the words Christ-centered Ironworks brand Flux around Roy. Do not use Christ-centered Ironworks brand Flux in the vicinity of Roy Adams or he will be forced to tackle you to the ground and bludgeon you. Avoid saying the phrase flux, flux, flux. It will only anger Roy Adams and throw him into fits of temper and force him into a Roy rant, and no one wants that. Christ-centered Ironworks brand Flux may cause eye irritation, runny nose, skin lesions, bad hair days, poorly fitting fire chaps, rheumatiz, slicing golf shots, uneven tire wear, pixies to appear, rickets, hammer toe, volatile screaming fits, unusual beard growth, ingrown toenails, silly songs with Larry, a mess, a giggling Jessica, and definitely not better forge weld. Please use responsibly.
Christ-centered Ironworks brand Flux.
I put that on everything.
He's making angry file sounds, and I don't like it. Wait. Let me mute you. Proceed. hate, double hate, loathe entirely the sound of filing. We need to get another commercial made. Ah! You know who Theo Vaughn is? Theo Vaughn. Yeah. Ugh! He does that little, ugh! Make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. Amen. Praise Jesus. You seen that one? No. Oh. That's the thought going in my head while he's. Best of luck to you, Dana. Be hoping and praying. Ugh. 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 Freaking hate that sound. Here we go again. Ugh. It is expected to rain near you at 2 a.m. In case you didn't know. Should be able to hear me and potentially some screeching sounds. Are you done? Thank goodness. Welcome back, everyone.
All right, so I've got nearly every part of that done. So what I'm going to do is fold it around,
Ooh.
and what is extra, I'm going to cut off.
Ooh.
So here we go.
Have that sound for your morning wake-up alarm? No. I like something that makes me feel okay when I wake up. Because if I hear something that makes me mad when I wake up, listen, I'm not a morning person. I don't do mornings very well. You want me in a good mood. You feed me, and you let me have until like 10. like 10 a.m. Then I'm good. I'm golden.
Figured out I got to do one more thing. I have to decrease the dimension at the very end, compensate for the thickness of the.
Sure. Bill Corey, I would be honored if you recorded a good morning song. I believe that would go into our next commercial. Somehow, some way. My backside is toasty.
Okay. We'll have to grind again.
Okay. Let me turn off your mic. And I will turn my mic down. File sound or grinding sounds. Yeah. Welcome back. You got her?
I think so.
Nice. Nice. Bought MLWJ a guitar last week. She pointed back at Bill and said, "This is for you." Oh, that's funny.
May have to do a little bit more.
You doing the fiddly bits?
May have to do a little bit more.
A little bit more what?
Cut off here. Cut it 3. I believe that may do it.
Bye, Dana.
Okay.
Wait a second. Did I put the vice?
Double the same thing.
All right. So let's see here. Okay, get that?
There we go. So put your hand behind it.
So that's what we're going to try.
Okay.
Okay?
Nice. Hello, says Abigail Roush.
Here. So now on this end, I'm going to just kind of taper it down a little bit so it sits in the hole. Bye, Matthew. Yep.
We trade Matthew in for Roy. What a great trade.
Maybe they're the same people. All right, so we've tapered that down just a little bit. We're going to let that all sit for a moment. And start working on the top plate.
Top plate.
It should be fun. Should be fun.
Your daughter says you have a yellow Hummer picture waiting for you.
Well, good. So we're going to take our round drift.
Round.
We got to open that up just a little bit more with that drift. Foist.
Foist. Say something about Will Stelter being a demon.
What's that?
It's a joke. So Bill Corey said something about coal and iron in Anderson, Indiana tomorrow. And
Yeah,
Saturday.
I would like to be there for that.
He said those famous YouTube celebrities are going to be there demoing. But if you take the apostrophe away, it says demon. One is Will Stelter, and I asked if he was calling Will Stelter a demon. How long have we been up?
I don't know. 4 something?
Yeah.
Come here.
Don't hurt me no more. Hey, you found the magnet.
I got another one.
You bought a new magnet. Magnetize, magnetize. Do it again.
Well, hold on to it with the tongs, dum-dum.
We're talking about the Yellow Hummer game.
Yeah.
And everybody asks if it's like Punch Buggy. And so do you get to punch somebody if you spot a Yellow Hummer? I said, no, not quite. It's kind of like Punch Bug, only it hurts your feelings, not your arm.
Sure.
I think that's just meant on Abby. Hurts her feelings.
All right. Get use that one just a bit. So now okay, that's good. A good thing. We'll go to the square hole.
Uh-oh. That goes in the square hole. That's right. Goes in the square hole. It goes in the square hole. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's right, Thomas. It goes in the square hole. I don't have my AirPods in, so I can't tell you what commercials I've gotten. Ugh. How we coming, Papa? Awfully quiet.
What's that?
Said, how you coming? You're kind of quiet.
Doing okay. Just trying to concentrate.
He's focused.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, extremely focused blacksmithing. Live. Down, down, down. Down, down, down.
Okay, go a little bit bigger.
Highway to the danger zone. Abigail, have you ever seen Top Gun Maverick?
Where'd my square drift go?
I think you sent it, as the kids would say. I have no idea. Maybe we're gonna be right? No? Maybe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mission failed. Did anybody fall down the crack by the animal stand?
Yep, there it is.
Did you find it?
I found it.
That's good. Yeeted it, as the kids would say. You yeeted it. Yeet, skirt, yeet, skirt. What a stupid duo of accurate proportions. Catch my drift? Thank Bill Corey for that one. He can't hear, he's focused again. That's a one, a spicy drift. Look for it. Where'd it go? Hello, Wayne, and thank you very much, sir. That's a one, a spicy drift. Did you hear Bill Corey's comment? Dad
No.
said, catch my drift?
All
Ah.
right, we're going to try a little fitment here real quick.
Fit. Fit. He's focused. There's smoke rolling out of it. I can hear the gears grinding.
You guys are hilarious. Okay.
That really grinds my gears. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I thought this would be the case. So okay. So I think I'm going to have to actually weld a base around that. That goes around that. So that's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's
So
okay.
what I'm going to do now is
I know. Throw stuff down. Catch my drift.
we're gonna bend this
Bend it.
into
Bend it
its
real good.
proper shape.
Bend it. Something just made a thump. Bend it. Bend it like Beckham. Bend it like Lucho Acosta.
Yes, MVP,
MLS MVP. Pat Noonan.
Coach
MLS
of the Year.
Coach of the Year. Matt Miazga. MLS Defender of the Year. FC Cincinnati on to the conference semifinals against the worst Columbus Crew.
They are the worst.
They are the worst. It's my one good sports thing in the past couple weeks. Thank you, FC Cincinnati, for keeping me out of a hole. Because, in case you didn't see, Ohio State lost for the third year in a row, and now I'm sad. And then Joe Burrow is out, so the Bengals lost again, and I'm also sad. Yeah. But hey, FC Cincinnati, man. Sucker. It is really cool. So the first FC Cincinnati game I went to in 2021, they sucked. You good?
What the heck?
Did it fly?
I don't know what that was.
Uh-oh.
It was a flying insect.
He's losing it. But yeah, FC Cincinnati sucked. But Luciano Acosta, I was like, you give that dude a couple years, he's going to be phenomenal. And then watching him this year, like, smoke anybody they come in contact with. Yeah, there's a flag going around.
The funniest thing about Acosta is when he's arguing with the refs.
Oh, yeah.
He's like...
Because he's 4 foot nothing.
Yeah,
like
he's like
tiny
a
little dude.
little Italian guy. He's like...
Yeah.
Hey.
He's serving plates. He picks the plates up, and then he serves them to you. He's funny. But phenomenal soccer player. Ooh. Need a little more heat.
Yep. I was just trying to keep that down out of the heat.
Jeff Killian, we don't allow curse words on this channel. Please remove your comment.
Who did that?
Jeff Killian.
Oh.
If you're going to spell that state, you have to put an asterisk where the M is.
Yes.
Did
Take the M out. You're not allowed to use that.
you see that Martinsville, the sign going into Martinsville was taped up?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, all the M's where it says Martinsville city limits.
Good job, Martinsville.
think that matches your spot.
Just about.
Nice.
Have to do some finagling.
Some fiddly bits. Try to get square octagon round. We'll do the fiddly bits. Yep, Ohio State lost to the cheaters up north.
Right. The undisputed cheaters.
Undisputed cheaters. My whole thing with that whole situation, be you a State Up North fan, you were all gung-ho about that this whole scandal deal was not happening, and then all of a sudden Big Ten was like, hey, we got these hard evidence, and they were like, no, it's okay, we'll take a 3-game suspension. Just like that. They're like, no, we're good, we'll take it. Coincidence? I think not. Anybody's an Incredibles fan, you'll know what that reference is.
All right, let's see how close that is.
How close? Spot on?
Just a smidge. I mean, the smidgest of smidges.
How long? How long? How long? Little Red Hot Chili Peppers for your day. I can normally sing better, but I have a little bit of an allergies going on. So, not so much. Yeah, this past week of deer hunting, supposed to be real quiet, you know, deer trying to not spook them away, and here I am. The entire time I'm in the tree stands, and yeah, lovely. Flippin' lovely. Drop Forge. No Red Hot Chili Peppers? I like Red Hot Chili Peppers. A skosh. Daniel Baca is not a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan? What? Why? Are you a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Really? Interesting. I'm learning all kinds of new things about people. Why don't you like them?
I don't know. I just don't, okay?
I can't accept that. If it was like U2 or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, that's totally understandable.
Oh, yeah. You too. No.
Still don't forgive them for 2010 putting an album on my phone.
That nobody wanted.
Nobody wanted, nobody listened to.
And you couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah. Nobody likes the Red Hot Chili Peppers. What is this?
Bingo.
Bingo. All right, question of the day. What bands do you hate?
Beatles.
You hate them, or you just think they're massively overrated?
Massively
There
overrated.
you go. I don't hate the Beatles,
Massive.
but yeah, they're definitely massively overrated. That whole song thing that they had just come out recently was way overhyped.
Okay, so we got to fit on
I think my
our
deer's fighting back.
top plate.
Do you hear me?
What?
So I think the deer's fighting back.
Yeah, we got a good fit on our top plate.
Yeah. Bobby Lonis likes the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's why he's my good friend. You don't like Linkin Park or Nirvana? Oh my gosh. What is this?
I think Nirvana was overrated. But there are definitely songs that I would listen to by Nirvana.
Abby, strong disdain for Taylor Swift. Accurate.
Right on.
Beatles are obnoxious. Amen.
Eagles?
Beatles. Beatles.
Oh, yeah, Beatles, yeah.
I think he's like short-circuiting.
I feel like it.
Linkin Park is like a file noise. Oh my gosh. In fairness, though, Linkin Park was something that I grew up with. But.
Well, U2 was something I grew up with.
Yeah.
And I despise them.
That's fair. I like Linkin Park. Abby said Def Leppard?
What's wrong with Def Leppard?
I don't know. Abby?
Abby's wrong with Def Leppard. All right, so we're going to let that cool. But we do have a good fit. I won't demonstrate completely, but... Yep.
Good to go.
Good fit.
Nice.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Stay there and cool.
Daniel, are you saying Rush as someone you don't like or do like?
Ooh.
Did you say Rush is something you don't like?
Dana? Tread lightly.
Daniel.
Daniel. Okay.
You are deaf.
I know. I know. Tread lightly.
Abby was saying Def Leppard as she's still not getting it right. She meant Leonard Skinner because she was joking about the album. The fact that I told her for your thing, get you a Led Zeppelin album. She bought you a Leonard Skinner album.
Yeah.
And then just said Def Leppard.
All right. Talk to the people. I got to do some work over here.
Okay. I'm going to learn more about how they don't like good music. Daniel's creation. First one. I Prevail. Thank you. I love I Prevail. Five Finger Death Punch. Shine Down. Absolutely. Yeah, we got to hang out. Some of the other ones I don't necessarily know, but first three are definitely in my workout playlist when I'm lifting a lot of heavy weights. What? For what? I can't see this. You're in my way. Die grinder. Would have been easier just to say die grinder. There's one wrench for the top, and then the wrench that they give you is for the bottom part. Easier that way. Maybe we can figure it out. Play good music. Good luck. What are you trying to do? All right. We shall see. Skinnerd. Are you all saying that you don't like these things or do like them? Because I'm really going to be just like mortified. Like CCR and Skinnerd and... Dude. Older Papa Roach. That's fair. Bye, Bland. All right, next one. While Dad's doing this. Music is subjective. Let's not fight. Is there a song that everybody can agree on? Like if you play a song, what is one song that you think everybody would agree on? I know the song and I hate that everybody agrees on it. Not because it's a bad song, it's just way overplayed. But what would be like the one song everybody can agree on? Somebody's going to say it. Dad is fighting with a drill press currently. Stairway to Heaven. Mr. Brightside. Mr. Brightside, yes, Abby, for our generation, but not the song I was looking for. Mr. Brightside would definitely be up there. National Anthem. No, unfortunately not. We Are the Champions. You're close. National Anthem. Bohemian Rhapsody, I would definitely say that's up there. There's one I'm thinking of that, like, everybody, anytime you play it, everybody is good with it. Stairway to Heaven, Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, Freebird's up there. But not everybody's a Skinner fan, as we just found out in this. Carry On My Wayward Son. You hear it? Yeah. I don't know if it's just like popping or what. Eye of the Tiger? Yeah, that's one. You want to double check it? Is it bubbling or is it? Yeah. Do you know the song I would be referring to? What is a song that, like, if you turn it on, everybody's gonna be okay with it? That was Abby's guess. There's one people are missing. Toto, Africa. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Don't Stop Believing, Journey. If you turn that song on, for some odd reason, everybody's okay with it. I think it's an overrated song, but you go to a wedding, you go to prom, you go to a bar, you go to wherever, Don't Stop Believing comes on, everybody starts singing it. And you're not going to get rejection. Jeff Killian, Silent Night.
Deadly Night.
Again, Daniel Bacher, right. Don't Stop, definitely overrated. But it's one song. Everybody is just going to be like, oh, yeah, Don't Stop Believing. All right. Journey is Cheryl's fave. Nice. Don't tell her I said that Journey's
All right,
overrated.
so if Journey is Cheryl's favorite, what does she think of their new lead singer, the guy from the Philippines?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Phil Collins, In the Air of the Night. In the Air Tonight.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I think everybody could probably get into that one. Mambo number 5.
That's fair. That's a good one. Margaritaville, sure. Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice.
Yeah. Okay, I think we are pretty close to assemblage.
Yeah.
I got to poke the hole in the bottom of it, spread it out a little bit, and then I can make the key.
Joan Jett,
So,
I love rock and roll.
it's not going to be done on tonight's live stream. We're pushing 8 o'clock right now.
750 trees.
I don't think we're going to have it done on tonight's live stream, but we're going to try to get it done.
Bill Corey said, who let the dogs out? Oh, that's good.
It's even better that it was him that said it, right?
Exactly. Phil Collins, anything from Tarzan, agreed.
It's a good soundtrack.
Great soundtrack. Wayne, Limp Bizkit, Break Stuff.
Hot for Teacher. Break Stuff. Holy cow, Wayne.
Ooh, that's so funny.
Hey, just one of those days.
Wayne Heights has been silent in the
Silent,
chat
yep.
for most of the night and said, Limp Bizkit,
Speaking of
great stuff.
GNR, have you seen Axel?
He's rough.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah, there's a meme of him and
Said,
John Bon Jovi
What's
sitting
it?
next to each other.
GNR now stands for geriatric and rough.
Yeah, he's sitting next to John Bon Jovi, and it's like, oh my.
The fact that Limp Bizkit songs are on our...
Like even on the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Got to put... Oh, Kyle Jones said Baby Shark. Roger Godwell said... Or no, who said... Daniel Baki said, got to put Kyle in timeout for that one. Just Limp Bizkit, man.
All right, back in the far.
Limp Bizkit did to music in the late 90s.
That is an amazing thing. Just one of those days. You don't want to wake up.
One of these days.
That's right. The preacher knows. Break stuff.
Break stuff. Hey, Thomas said, go for the long live.
I think I got lasagna waiting on me, so I probably ought not.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
I love lasagna.
Like a virgin.
Born to be Wild, yeah.
Catcher?
Can't touch this.
Right.
Willie Nelson.
On the road again.
Creed. Creed's making a comeback, man.
It is.
Creed, Three Doors Down, all that stuff.
Nickelback. That'll be a tour. I liked Three Doors Down.
Creed and Three Doors Down is doing a tour. They'll be in Cincinnati next year at one point.
I like Three Doors Down.
A little bit of Biggie. Thriller, Michael Jackson, yeah. Old school Ozzy and Van Halen, for sure. Dolly. Everybody loves Dolly. If you don't love Dolly, you're wrong. You don't love Dolly.
I don't.
Wrong. Everybody loves Dolly Parton.
I think she's a sweetheart. I just don't like her music. I don't like her voice.
Rough.
I know. I don't care if I make enemies out of that.
Abby's guess, jump, crisscross. Dolly just did a
duet,
a remake album, and she did a duet with Chris Stapleton, Night Moves. Solid.
Yeah, that was
It's
pretty
got
good.
Chris Stapleton, so you know it's going to be good. Chris Stapleton released a new album. Solid. That you know what? I take my statement back about, I mean, everybody loves Dolly, but Chris Stapleton, if you don't love Chris Stapleton, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're just wrong. And I don't mind admitting that.
Wrong.
All right, I'm going to do that one more again.
Do it again. Bring me to life, Evanescence.
Yeah. Here comes the boom.
Here comes the boom.
POD.
All-Star, Smash Mouth.
Did he pass away? Lead singer from Smash
What?
Mouth?
When did this happen?
I don't know why I thought that. Maybe I heard it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, that was in September. What? Why did I not know this?
All right, I'm going to throw another one in there.
Oh,
Cult of Personality. Living Color.
got me wrong on that one.
Just telling you. It's a good song.
Ooh, Jamie Johnson in Color. That's a good one. Great one. The Shrek soundtrack. Transcendental Artist Studios. Hello, Sully. Wayne Heights, Metallica, Fuel, or Wolf and Men. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That good. We can base
Let's see
our...
if everybody can guess what is Dad's favorite band. Abby, you can't guess.
And no, it's...
What'd you say?
I said, no, it may not be what you think. What some other people think, I guess.
Question of the day. Finger said I got POD to sign my CD. There you go. Kyle Jones said AC/DC.
Nope. Nope.
Pumpkin Patch said CCR.
Nope. Mormon Tab, we're going to have a choir.
Bill Corey was way too quick with that. Oh, shoot. Is he right?
No. Gotta do.
Gaither Brothers.
I've sung a lot of their stuff. Doesn't mean they're my favorite. Grinding.
Okay, wait. Commence. Eagles.
Nope.
Grateful Dead.
No. Another overrated.
Merle Haggard.
No. Bunch of losers.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Oh, shoot.
Some of you guys should know this.
War.
Yeah, what was it good for? No, that's not it.
Smother Brothers.
You guys are a hoot.
Anybody got close?
No. Well, I mean, like AC/DC or something like that would have been close.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Okay.
Johnny Cash.
No.
Roy Clark. Band.
I will
Band.
tell you, Roy Clark,
Greatest guitarist of
in
all
my
time.
opinion, greatest guitarist ever.
And the opinion of Jimi Hendrix.
That's true.
When asked who Jimi Hendrix thought was the greatest guitarist of all time, his response was, I don't know, ask Roy Clark.
Roy Clark.
Kiss.
Nope.
Def Leppard.
Nope.
Scorpions.
No.
Allman Brothers.
No.
Ska.
It's a it's a 2-word. I'll give you that.
2 words.
2 words. Band name.
Led Zeppelin.
Hey!
Oh, Abby said that. I said you weren't allowed to guess.
All right. I'm going to be welding here real quick.
Welding. Corn. That was freaking. You know who said that? Who said corn? Oh. Great guess, Adele. Thank you. Did you hear what I said on who said corn? Sadell. Oh man, that's great. Pink Floyd, Jackson 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You about to have some heated words with Eric. Eric, Pumpkin Patch. He said Led Zeppelin and you call the Beatles overrated? Brother. Brother. Daniel Baca said, do you listen to corn while harvesting corn? Done welding.
We'll be grinding
Now?
soon.
Ah.
Soon and Betty Sue.
Are you still doing the live stream? It's
Yep.
8:08.
Okay.
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 Find the tongs that I've been using the whole
What you looking for?
dad blame time. The
Tongs.
bolt jaw tongs, the little ones.
Boat jaw tongs. Boat jaw tongs.
They've bolted.
Boat.
They have bolted on me. All right.
Grinding?
Will be.
All right.
All right, so I've made a collar on this, so now I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup, grind it.
Bye, Mountain Home Forge. He's grinding. Yep. There's all kinds of songs going on now. Ooh, sparks. Sparks, sparks, sparks. So pretty. Roger Caldwell, are you saying Elvis in the overrated category? Did you break it? Oh. Pocked. Like two pocked out. Tragic. Mr. Bill Corey's headed out. Goodbye, Bill. Good night, Bill. Oh, yes. The excitement of the Bar Run Forge live stream after 8. Frank Sinatra. Top notch. Love Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin are most of the time what I listened to when I was studying for college class. When I was studying for college classes, I usually had Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, the Rat Pack a little bit. That was what I listened to while I was studying. Just good old classic big band music. Etta James, yeah. Abby, no mention of Dean Martin. I just mentioned Dean Martin, you jackwagon. Give me a second. Sammy Davis Jr. Yep, that was all part of my Slammy, the Sandy Duncan Jr. The roast of Sammy Davis Jr. Go watch it. And then watch the why am I losing his name right now? Don Rickles. The roast of Don Rickles. Yeah. Greatest roast of all time. Thanks to Foster Brook. You grinding again? Yeah. Okay. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes. No, yes. Yes, no. You want to call it, go eat, and then come back and tackle it?
Yeah, I'll kind of quickly demo where we're at.
Oh, I guess I better unmute you then. Bobby is sending me some CDs from his band called Medicated Savage. I need more workout music. Boom.
Okay. Other than the final adjustment, there is the lock. We got to adjust kind of filing and stuff on the collar to make it go in and click and latch. And then on the bottom, we'll have to do the key to go in there and push it in.
Pop the latch.
Pop the latch. And it'll be done.
Pop the latch.
It'll be done. But we're just down to final adjustment on all that. So there. Yeah, so I'll have to do a little bit of weld and file and clean up and then weld the top on after I make the key right here. And hopefully we get it in by midnight. If not, we won't.
Boom. There you go.
Either way, we'll have a padlock.
Yeah, buddy. Kick him out the door, Dadney.
All right.
It's time for the dad need.
So anywho, yeah, we did about 90% of a Viking padlock in an hour and 15 minutes. Almost. So yes, my what's going on over there?
Where?
Is it just steaming or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So anyway, we 3 hours and 45 minutes left.
It's bowling.
We'll see. Got the Viking padlock just about done. Very, very basic in its form, and hopefully we can kind of get it in there and get it accepted into the crew. Great to have you guys in here as always. I don't know. I'm kind of distracted. But anyway, you guys are such a blessing to us. We're so happy to have you. Led Zeppelin. That's exactly it. Troy can relate to the Mississippi squirrel. The squirrel went berserk.
Mississippi squirrel.
So anyway, we're not going to belabor the point any. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Eli, tell them all the stuff they need to do, and we'll kick them out the door. Zeppelin is overrated at best. You are
banned from the show.
Banned, but we'll welcome you back next week. Oh, no, he said
is overrated or best.
Oh, Zeppelin is best.
Because we asked, like, overrated bands, favorite bands, and then what was your favorite band?
Yeah, my favorite band is Led Zeppelin.
Yep. You back out hot. But you do have beef with Pumpkin Patch, Eric.
I do.
That they're overrated.
Yeah.
But without further ado,
tell them the things.
Do things. Where's that? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble, and of course the website www.barrunforge.com, BARRUNFORGE.com. Ladies and gents, mainly lady and gents. I don't know how many other ladies we got in here, but anyways, we appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on the live stream tonight, and of course, be back here next week, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the live stream. Buy a t-shirt, as Kyle Jones said. Have a great night. God bless. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.